Retro Requiem.
Welcome to another segment of our trailer park, and today we are reviewing the trailer to Infamous Second Son. It's the launch trailer for this game. The game comes out. Do you remember the release date for it, Andrew?
The 21st of this month.
March 21st, which is Friday. So it is a week from today. It doesn't matter. It's a week from today. You know, what are your guys' initial reactions about the trailer?
It looks great. Suckerpunch does everything good.
Yeah,
The graphics are outstanding. The dude kind of reminds me in a slight way of Dante from the new DMC, which is not good. But I mean, besides that,
DMC was actually a really good game.
Yeah,
but the character
just
was
the character was ass.
Yeah, I felt the same way about this when I first saw it, but after seeing more and more gameplay, I'm grown to accept him and like him actually.
Same here. At first, I didn't like the character, but then he grew on me, and then I was like, you know what? It's Seattle.
There's gonna be some hipsters.
This is the first thing I've ever seen of this game. Honestly.
Also, it's Troy Baker voicing himself.
The first video.
It's Troy Baker, and it looks like Troy Baker.
Wait,
yeah, it does. They actually put mocap
Troy
on
Baker
his face.
this actually changed my opinion.
That's
of him
what
completely.
Troy Baker looks like right there, his face.
Yay, cool. Troy Baker flying.
I think
the first video.
Yeah, pretty much. Let's call him Troy Baker, not Delson.
Okay, let's call him Troy Baker. Then.
Anyone who's played the Infamous series is familiar with Cole, and in the Infamous games 1 and 2, Cole feels really burdened by these powers because when he got his powers, a lot of people die. It's like a big explosion.
It was like an atomic bomb.
Yeah. So
the Ray Sphere.
He carries a huge burden on his shoulders. This is a guy who got his powers and like
loves it.
Yeah, he's like, well, shit. Like he's a cocky asshole basically. He like got his powers. You know, he doesn't know what he really wants to do with them. He doesn't know if he really wants to be a hero at this point in time. And he seems to be like thrown into these circumstances, which he feels like he has to act now positively or negatively because you can play good or evil in these games.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I think it's really interesting. I love Suckerpunch. They've gave me some of my favorite games. I love the Infamous series. Next gen, all the gameplay looks amazing. I'm really pumped up for this.
Yeah, destruction, all the stuff you can do with it, multiple powers. I mean, we've seen 2 already, Smoke and Neon. But his real power is basically Rogue. He touches you and takes your power.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. That's how he actually got his smoke power. He rescued people from like a train that was a conduits in a train going to like a concentration camp. Because after Infamous 2, there's this whole, I think it's the DUC or whatever. It's basically like a military force to stop conduits.
Yeah. Conduits are like mutants.
Yeah, pretty much. It's
in the X-Men universe.
Yeah. So
it's basically like the storyline. It's relatable to the storyline of X-Men Days of Future Past without the time travel. It's like...
You can just say X-Men in general.
Well, no, because it's not X-Men in general. This doesn't always happen. But, you know, they're like tired of these mutants, these people with powers, these people are gifted, they fear them, and they're trying to like take them out or kind of like oppress them to an extent. And so, you know, Delson's thrown in a situation where he has to like be a savior to them of sorts.
Can I say something about Troy here in part 3? You remember in part 2 they were gonna try to give Cole some personality?
Yes.
I think this is what they wanted Cole to be.
Yes, this actually looks a lot like the redesign from 2 that everyone hated.
Well, he's still less of a douchey.
No. Like
this
the
is what
redesign
they
had
wanted.
like spiky brown hair, tattoos all over.
I remember
he looked,
the redesign. Yeah,
like they put a hat and a vest on him, and that's him.
Yeah,
I don't know why people got so mad over that.
I don't like it because it's not Cole's character.
Because it was completely different from Cole's character. Like I wouldn't mind if it was a new character, but it wasn't Cole.
He's basically Jason Statham in the first one.
Yeah, but that's cool. That's what's cool about his character. He has like. He's carrying his burden of society. He's just like a normal guy, blue collar worker.
I got powers.
I think it contrasts well with this game, where like you're sort of the immature one. You're sort of the guy, but you also have the powers. So you're more of a Zeke type character with powers.
Yeah,
and your brother
not exactly.
Don't even say that.
And your brother's kind of like, hey, look, dude, like you've been blessed with this gift.
Your brother's a cop.
Your brother's a cop.
He doesn't actually like conduits.
I mean, he's
actually a leader like of arresting conduits, but like he has a soft spot for his brother.
I mean, obviously. So I think he's like, oh, you know, yeah. But anyhow, I think it's gonna be great. I think their relationship's gonna be awesome. It's the first big AAA title on PS4.
It's also a great relationship because the actor that plays his brother, Troy Baker, and him are actually best friends in real life.
Yeah, that's cool.
So they all just have that chemistry right there. So it's like works perfectly.
Oh yeah, Troy Baker.
Oh yeah.
This game is actually set in Seattle.
7 years after the second game.
I thought there was like a world with different cities.
It was
okay, but it was. But Suckerpunch, like before, they felt like the technology to capture a real world wasn't good enough at that point.
Okay.
But once they got here, they were like,
Did they retcon it? Is Empire
No.
City now New York City?
no, Empire City is still a place.
Okay.
But it's just
It was basically they put the Space Needle in there, and they're like, everyone knows it's Seattle. Fuck it, it's Seattle.
Right. Yeah.
Because they were actually originally dubbing this town Seaport, and then once they put the Space Needle in there, like everyone knows it's Seattle.
Right. Yeah.
This also isn't street for street; it's like a general basis of
Right.
Seattle.
Looks fucking incredible.
Yeah, just like Gotham and Metropolis is still in America. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This actually feels like one of the first games that like is next gen.
Oh yeah.
Because you see the quote from IGN there. It's not coming out on PS3.
Right now.
It's not going to be upscaled or anything like that. So I think like this, it feels next gen to have this game. It's like
Yeah. No. It definitely looks incredible.
Yeah, it does.
Incredible. So before we stop, would you live in Seattle, Andrew?
Would I live in Seattle? I think I would. I mean, it's not a bad place to live. I can think of a lot worse places.
Izzy, would you live in Seattle?
Hell no.
I mean, great music, but
Absolutely, actually, it's one of the. It's supposed to. Just on the quality of living, I think it's supposed to be one of the better
it's really
cities.
good.
And I actually like the. Some people probably mind the rain. I like the whole ambiance of the city and the Pacific.
Ambiance might be
Northeast.
nice when you're inside. When you
Hey.
go outside.
No, I mean it's.
I just bought a waterproof coat.
It would be my kind of city, I think.
Brian, Seattle, yes?
who gives a
Starbucks.
fuck? A better question.
Oh my god.
Okay, Dustin has like smoke powers. He gets neon powers. Guess a power, Andrew.
They said they want to do more of a industrial, like real life thing. So I'm gonna guess like some random, like I don't know, concrete.
Concrete
Yeah.
power.
It could be awesome.
Concrete powers.
Rock power.
Basically.
Oh, no, industrial.
I don't know.
Andrew's answer just discouraged us. What does end this?
I don't know.
What did you say?
Concrete.
Concrete powers, like shit. What's the guy from Clayface?
Yo, honey, my dick is literally as hard as concrete right now.
That would hurt.
Yeah, it's like that's not even
Oh, you can
a
have like
term.
tar power.
They had that in the last one.
Really?
Did they?
Yeah, like the flame power was like a tar.
Oh, that was just fire and ice.
No, it's like a tar.
I'm
Oh,
pretty
yeah,
sure
that
it's
tar
just
lady
fire
from
and
part
ice.
1.
How much you want to bet on it?
Goo.
Just fire and ice.
Acid power.
It was like the Trojan Con.
Okay, we're
Fire
betting.
and
We're
ice.
betting a drink on this right now. That it was more than just fire and ice.
It was fire and ice.
All right, cool.
Well, that's
Remember to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube page. And come back to retrorequiem.com for more news, reviews, and
And
awesome
be sure
game
to
pieces.
visit Seattle, which Izzy would not
It
live
is
there.
from what I've heard, it's a lovely city.
Yes, I would live in Seattle.
And until recently, their sports suck, so... Yeah, fuck Seattle.